So this is a little tutorial for the Remington 5 from the 1930s. You'll notice this one differs a little bit from the Streamliner in that it has this lever. If this lever is sagging down, if you're purchasing one of these, it means that's broken. I wouldn't get it unless you have a return lever. This has new rubber on it. Let's take a look at some of the features. I love this beautiful streamlined modernist feel. Red and black ribbon selector will determine how much the ribbon vibrator lifts. I think it's called a ribbon vibrator because when you type fast, you can see it going like this. Most people type like this, so you wouldn't know it's called a vibrator. And this has a pretty loose carriage. It doesn't have the smooth like roller bearing feel of later machines, but it'll do the trick. And a carriage shift lock. This also has a little feature where if it's locked and you put it in the case, it'll push this down and get it out of lock. You see this little switch here? That's how you lock the carriage. You move that forward and then you center it and it'll be locked. To undo, you pull that out slightly. You have to get it over that little tang and then it'll be loose. These paper fingers you put toward the ends of the paper to kind of guide it. These are the margin releases. This will release the rollers so you can straighten your paper once you put it in. Paper feeds in the back there and comes out forward. And these are special ribbon spools that fit in here. It has an auto reversal, which is a little bit esoteric looking, but once the ribbon gets more empty, this jets in and it shifts this switch over so that it reverses the ribbon. And you can do that manually. You can also turn that knob on either side to advance the ribbon. Once one's low, it won't let you go one way. It'll keep hitting the gear. But when you're in the middle, you can do that. Backspace, obvious, self-explanatory. Self-starter means it'll move 4 steps. It's like a replacement for a tab. It literally says self-starter key. You adjust the margins in the back here. Similar to the Streamliner. Decent rollers, new plating. The rollers are often flat when you buy these, so beware because it probably won't take paper. If the rollers are flat, it won't take paper, so it won't work. And to replace these, you need to pull out this metal piece and fit them back in, and this piece bends out and then you have to bend it back in. Someone did that and didn't bend it back in. So I think that's all of the features I can think of. Oh right, one more thing here. This little textured switch here, it's kind of hard to reach. It's not my favorite part of that design. But you pull it out and you twist it down to get to double spacing. Then this will move the roller 2 spaces. You pull it out and shift it the other way, and then it'll go back to single spacing. However that works. No, it generally does work. It's just a little bit, there we go, a little bit stiff there. It ratchets line to line, so every time you turn this, it'll go line by line. Then you can go back to the same line. That's why it does that. But if you push this button here, then it'll free that up. And that also needs some oil. So a nice old machine from the 30s. Very reliable if you can get one that works, one this in beautiful condition. It's like a family keepsake. The bottom is very nice. That's the mainspring. Nice bell. It's kind of not quite you can bend that around a little bit to get a nicer ring. Logo in the front. Decals are nice. Perfect decals in the back. Special spools. One says right top, one says left top. A little wear to the back icon decal, that's okay. So there you go. And these have metal kind of nickel key rings. They also come in black occasionally. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, Steven with Classic Typewriter Company. Talk to you soon.